Did you ever donate money to a charity?
Yes, I did. There was a charity that brought electricity to the communities in need. I loved it because it was bringing them electricity from windmills. I constantly donated money for a year.
Were you ever a volunteer for a charity?
I don't know if you could call the organization for which I volunteered a charity. They were more like an association that wanted to create an awareness about democracy. I volunteered for them. I did that by educating people about their constitutional rights. And I also trained new volunteers. I found this experience to be the most rewarding.
Did you ever try to get other people involved in a charitable cause?
Once, I had a friend that wanted to do something about climate change, so I told him about the charity that I donated to, the charity that provided electricity from renewables. He was really excited about it, and he immediately gave a lot of money to them.
Would you rather donate your time or your money to a cause that is important to you?
To be honest, I would rather give my time. Of course, I would give what is required. If money is needed, I would donate that. But I would rather be physically active while doing something. I would rather work on building homes than giving money for one to be built.
Do you think that your actions can make a difference when it comes to charity?
I think my actions are a drop in the ocean. But if all of us think like that, then nobody would be involved in any charitable cause. So I like to think that my actions make a difference when they are combined with the actions of others.
You will have 60 seconds to prepare, and then you will speak for between 60 to 120 seconds. Start speaking now.
My favorite website is a blog that is connected to traveling. There's this guy that traveled to the majority of the countries in the world. He posts loads of pictures from his travels. It is really amazing to see the places he has been to. He also posts a lot of tips and tricks about the countries he has visited. It's not like a travel documentary where somebody presents the best side, but he actually talks about the negative aspects as well. He talks about what he didn't like and what we should watch out for if we ever go to the place that he has visited. How you can avoid the issues he has faced. I don't know if I could say that his blog is popular. I mean, he has hundreds of unique visits a day, but I think until you get to thousands or millions of views per day, you cannot say for your website that is popular. But I think it's growing in popularity. I think that he should start posting videos in order to enhance the appeal of his blog. I know for certain that I would like to see videos. He probably doesn't do it because it would be more difficult. But I really think that posting videos will make the website much better. I think he should also add a comment section below his blog posts. If he allowed his viewers to interact in a comment section, if people were allowed to give their opinions, I think this would make the blog more interesting.
Do you think that the internet is a good educational tool?
Yes, I absolutely think this. I think that we have all the knowledge of the world on our fingertips when it comes to the internet. It's pretty much the biggest library in the world. Any question that you have can be answered by using the internet. In schools and universities, they always tell us to look for sources on the internet when we are writing a paper.
How important do you think the internet is?
I think it's of vital importance. I think the modern world could not function properly without it. In a short period of time, we have come to depend on it for almost everything. It helps us learn, it helps us when it comes to business, it provides a lot of entertainment. I think it's not enough to say that it connects us to others, it actually connects us to the entire world.
Should we rely solely on the internet in order to be well informed?
It's a bit tricky to answer this. On the one hand, the internet is great because we can find the correct answers when we look for them, but there are many corners where we will find lies. I think that many falsehoods can appear as truths, so we really have to be careful when we are going online to find the information we need. Anytime we read something on the internet, we have to be aware of the source that gives us the information.
Would you say that the World Wide Web has had, in general, a positive effect?
I would say yes. It has made us vulnerable to new threats, but for the most part, its impact has been really positive. I already said that it helps us when we conduct the business, so it has boosted global productivity. It gave us instant connection to others, which, in my opinion, is the most important thing. You will always have a negative side when something new comes along, but the internet has given us a lot.
How would the sudden disappearance of the internet impact humanity?
I think we would have complete chaos. I think that even the generations that were born before the internet dominated our reality, that even they would be confused. I think that we depend on it so much that it's almost like the air we breathe. You might say that I'm a bit melodramatic, but I really think it's that important. I think that it would take decades to recover from that scenario.